it's Emma Mills here and welcome to this week's episode of MiTV, where I'm going to be talking about how we've been helping trades recently and solving all the issues that they have, such as missing phone calls, not booking appointments in calendars, not getting back to customers just as quickly as you should do, and ultimately the bit that we don't like is missing business when there are quick fixes and ways to resolve that. So I've been speaking to a customer of ours this week, Dominic, based in Swindon, and he's a boiler repair company. And we first started working together, I think about November time, when he came to me ultimately because all of his calls were coming through his mobile phone. And when you're on the job, when you're doing the job that you do well, you don't always have the time to answer the phone. So for him, it was a really quick win to get the calls answered first. That's the first thing we did. We gave him a divert number, pushed them all through to us, and now we take all the new inquiries with all the right information, and it creates an amazing first impression for his business. So this started to work really well for Dominic. All the calls were answered, customers were happy that at least somebody was there speaking to them and taking the information. So this worked so well, the second thing we implemented was that we started to book Dominic's quotes in. So if somebody wanted a boiler replacing, or if it just needed servicing, then ultimately we would flick to the calendar of Dom's business, and then we would book them straight in, some pre-agreed slots of when they would be available to go, and he works in a specific postcode in Oxford, but we would then start to book them in. So now Dom doesn't have to return the phone calls and doesn't have to book them into the calendar because my team were doing that. Again, another step, another bigger win for Dom. So while he's replacing and servicing and installing the boilers, my team are now booking in the quotes. So about January time, we implemented a third part of this, which is he has regular customers who are on service agreements. We now book in those agreements so nothing ever gets missed. All of his customers are looked after beautifully, and basically all of his appointments are fixed just for him to go to so that him and his growing team can then attend to the jobs. And all of the admin and the stuff that he particularly doesn't like is looked after by my team. So I was having a chat with him this week just about how far it's come in terms of him dealing with everything himself. It's now my team dealing with the calls and then the quotes and then the regular service agreements, and generally just making callbacks now and making sure that his customers are happy, getting testimonials from them when a job is done. And for Dominic, this has kind of solved the whole solution of doesn't have to employ an admin person, and it's helping his business to grow so that him and his guys in the vans can just go out and do what they do best. So it's basically a really smart thing that Dominic's done. He's leveraged his time and he's getting a team that are really hot on customer service and want to look after your customers to do it, so he doesn't have to. So it's a really quick win for Dom and lots of other trades businesses like that. And if you are interested in getting either a free trial of getting the calls answered or just having a chat with me or one of my team, I'd like to click the link below. You'll be able to drop your details there and we will give you a call back to book in having a chat to see how we can help make your business run more smoothly, and you can just concentrate more importantly on the things that you really enjoy doing in the business. That's all from me, and I hope you enjoyed this little tip to get your head out of the dirt and into the clouds, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.